What happens when you don't want to be a caregiver for a family member or a loved one? How do you communicate that decision while making sure the patient is cared for? You can alienate the entire family if you don't handle this conversation well. I'm Holly Olson. I'm a board certified patient advocate, and today we're going to talk about what to do if you don't want to be a caregiver. We'll discuss not wanting to be a caregiver, Lisa's story, who doesn't want to be a caregiver, defining the problem, potential solutions, and ongoing support. And if you stay to the end of the video, I have a special free gift just for you. What if you don't want to be a caregiver? While many of us would love to take care of our loved ones, there are many reasons why caregiving is simply impractical or unsafe. Caregiving can be a huge commitment. It's important to think through all the pros and cons of caregiving. Do you feel pressure from your family to be the caregiver? Are you worried you don't have the physical stamina or skills to be a good caregiver? Maybe your own health prevents you from taking the role of caregiver. Your desires and concerns must be acknowledged to help make this difficult decision easier. Let's talk about Lisa. Lisa is an acquaintance of mine. I've changed her name to protect her privacy. But Lisa wrote the following note to me. How do I tell my mother-in-law to sort herself out? In other words, how not to be a caregiver. Lisa clearly had concerns about being her mother-in-law's caregiver. For Lisa, caregiving could be a huge problem. Lisa has a full and busy life with a full-time job and her own family at home. Lisa's mother-in-law does not take care of herself to her full ability. Instead, she depends on others to care for herself and her home. Other family members live close by. Now, Lisa is a kind, generous person, and the rest of the family identified Lisa as the chosen caregiver based on her sweet nature. But Lisa doesn't want to be a caregiver. Family pressure to force her to be the caregiver is causing resentment in Lisa and friction with the rest of the family. So, what happens next? Navigating the expectations and emotions of families can feel like walking through a minefield. But with careful, calm conversations, people who don't want or can't be caregivers can diffuse emotional situations and find acceptable alternative solutions. So, what is the solution? Well, first of all, discuss your decision. Be calm and clear, even if emotions start to run high. Listen to the thoughts, concerns, and feelings of others. Have a spouse or another relative for support. And if you really are being pressured, remember, no is a complete sentence. If you need to, take a break from the conversation and meet up again at another time once emotions have leveled out. Once you've had that conversation, you need to plan for the next steps. Even after hearing that a person doesn't want to be the caregiver, there may not be another volunteer. Work with the group to identify others who can take responsibility. Caregiving can be a team effort, so it doesn't just have to be one person. Next, minimize disruption to care. Create a detailed plan with dates and names of the responsible party to cover the particular caregiving need. And find other ways to help. Just because you're not the main or primary caregiver doesn't mean you can't help in other ways. Find what works for you and do it. And finally, talk to professionals. Talk to the local area council on aging, social workers, case managers, and healthcare professionals to guide this next phase of caregiving. With ongoing support, caregiving can be a success. Support the new caregiver or caregivers by arranging for help with the household. Meals on Wheels, housekeeping assistance, and medical transportation services are great places to start. If the family is having trouble coordinating health care or is confused about how to handle medical situations, a patient advocate can help either on a long term or short term basis to create a plan the family can use. Case managers may also help. This could be the time to look into in home care or assisted living. And if the entire family is really struggling with this issue, consider family counseling to work on challenging emotions and real workable solutions. What caregiving challenges do you have? Let us know at support@patientadvocateinfo.com. Visit our website at www.patientadvocateinfo.com for more information, support, and tools to help with your needs. And our special gift for you is the Medication Toolkit. This is a free download exclusively for YouTube viewers. You can find it at https://patientadvocateinfo.com/medication-toolkit. I'll put that in the description below.